OneyPlays!
With friends.
Welcome to Ghostrunner. Blade Runner. This is a Ghost Runner.
Do you want to make sure graphics are okay, or?
Big Ghost Hunter.
What do you mean? They look fine.
I just mean, like, make sure they're, like, native settings. I always double check the first time I play a computer game.
I always done. When I see a done ghost out in the woods, I always I'm gonna hit that.
Wait, there's a
ghost.
frame rate limiter on.
Oh, you
Why would they do that?
are just a tease.
Oh no, wait, there wasn't. I was wrong.
You are a fucking...
Do you also?
You just wanted to see the settings, you coy little bitch. I saw Tomar fleecing his beard and going, ooh. When
Do you like to turn motion blur off?
That might not even be motion blur. It might just be depth
epic
of field. I
blur.
don't know. Let's just play.
Jesus Christ, Tomar. You're
Try
like
and
a
have fun, dude.
kid in a candy store with all these options.
Bits. Little bits.
Bits, boops, and blops.
Okay, how many things worked on this?
How many things? They're
gonna
called
say,
people. They're
five-
called game developers,
At
Chris.
least 5 different organizations.
Chris, that's you.
That's Tomar going to pick up his tampons.
That's not true.
That's
Is
you
this the
trying to
opening-
stop Tomar from getting his tampons.
Is this the opening cutscene you were talking about?
Yeah. It's the one that makes me smile that we skipped the first time, but actually includes the opening to the game.
I was gonna say, this just seems like it's to get you hyped up. This doesn't feel like an intro at all. Well, I mean, it feels like an intro. It doesn't feel like a story.
You can't use those. That's Doc Ock.
What's he gonna do? Sue?
Guess you're right.
Is he gonna enforce his patent?
That's a total Doc Ock move, too.
To enforce his patent, he climbs up the fucking building with those things and he goes, ah, litigation!
Yeah, Doc Ock's real infamy has nothing to do with his mechanical robot arms. It's
So he
everything to do
sues
with his
everybody.
litigiousness.
Does Doc Ock think people don't know who he is, or do people know who he is?
Everyone knows who he is.
Okay, so he's not like, he doesn't have a secret identity or anything.
Nah.
Nah. That's why his name is Dr.
Whoa.
Octavius. Oh, that hurt.
What was all that about then?
It's just some general rudeness.
So when you start the game, you just got the one hand.
General rudeness.
General rudeness.
Okay.
That's the main villain's name also.
General rudeness. So now you know what you're waking up from.
Wow.
You're alive.
Who gave me that?
Hear me.
So someone gave you prosthesis and dumped you on this balcony.
Prosthesis. Whoa.
Yeah! We saw all the frames.
Yeah.
Every last one. That's good.
Your implants are still
Oh.
adjusting to the
Come on.
Don't be
cut
mean
up
to
people.
that guy.
I can calibrate.
You can only slash the living.
So this is the future, huh?
This is...
Yeah.
This music feels like it was in Hotline Miami. They have a
it's-
lot of these, like, driving kind of... do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do.
Yeah, I love that kind of stuff.
Yeah, it's got a good
A
vibe.
trespasser spotted at Metro Station.
Like, I've played a good amount of this game, so I've heard this fucking loop a zillion trillion times, and I'm still not tired of it.
Maybe that is the key to these things. Just designing... This is just a feature of a loop that people can tolerate.
Yay. Slicing people is nice.
Oh, yeah.
If that
Running
was
on
true, they would call
walls.
it nicing people.
I don't follow at all.
Well, you should.
God, your software is a mess. I've rebooted your acceleration module. You should be able to squeeze through that turbine.
Oh, yeah, they tell you... So shift...
Oh, I
Shift
see.
lets you dash. So it won't slow down, but you can dash through. Oh!
Okay.
Oh yeah,
bad.
you die in one hit in this game.
Yeah, everything kills you, like Hotline Miami.
Have you played this?
I've played the demo.
Acceleration
Whoa.
well in the air.
Wow. Whoa, this rocks.
The
Am I doing
trespasser
good?
is in the air
Yeah,
duct.
you're doing real great, man.
Doing good?
You haven't made
There
me
you go.
angry yet.
That's good.
Initiating the
Another little, Whoa.
Whoa!
This is where it's gonna start turning into the real game.
Yeah, so when you hold shift, like, you can move around in midair while
What?
you're... Yeah.
Wow. Oh my god, that's so
But
cool.
expect there to always be someone else ready to shoot at you, because that's how the game's gonna be for the rest of the time.
Okay.
You'll see. You'll
Yeah.
see how it is.
It's kind of like super hot.
A
Yeah.
little bit.
Who's that?
A friend.
Okay.
He's upset. You should do something to help.
If a guy looked at you just like that and you were working retail, would you tell him to leave?
No, I'd want to figure out what's wrong.
Well,
Isn't that the right thing to do?
that's true, but is that above your pay grade? This is kind of a philosophical question, I guess.
I guess that's true. I don't know.
Can I try?
Yeah.
Cool. Let's see how I do.
So wait, I'm confused. How are you supposed to know if someone's shooting you or not?
It gives you a little icon.
Yeah, there's
see,
like
see,
a
like
there's
around
like
the,
a little
If you go into slow-mo, you can dodge bullets like while you're doing it.
Okay.
See that? Like,
Yeah.
that's how you get around it.
I see. I need to get better at utilizing that.
You can also, if you slash right as the bullet hits you, you can block it.
Oh, that's right.
Wait, really?
Yeah, but it's kind of hard to do.
Like that?
Yeah.
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 Fuck.
Nice, nice.
Fuck you.
Yeah, this game kind of does reward flailing a little bit. Nice.
Got him.
There you go. Cutting into human flesh never felt so good.
I don't know about never.
Oh, shift!
There you go.
Tomer, you love your steaks really well done with ketchup, right?
That is not a fact.
You're such
That's a fiction.
I
Tomer
don't
likes
know.
to put spaghetti sauce on his steak.
I still will never fucking ever turn down spaghetti sandwiches.
He says, "This is steak and parmesan," and he puts.
You
God,
absolute losers haven't lived until you've tried spaghetti on toast.
Isn't that just carbs on carbs?
Yeah, it rocks.
Yeah, I guess it would.
Spaghetti hoops on toast. It is the ultimate meal.
Like SpaghettiOs?
Yes. Have you never tried that?
Fuck.
It is fucking
Fuck.
delicious. I know you're thinking about it. That's making you fail.
You're thinking about the delectable taste of spaghetti toast.
The SpaghettiOs on toast.
It's a good. It's so yummy, dude. I swear. Tomar's addicted to video games.
I just like the satisfaction of slashing these guys, and them being harder to slash makes it even more satisfying.
Yeah, because it's like, fuck you when you finally get them.
I think Jack Thompson was right.
Oh, come on. I was going to hit that. All right, give me 3 more tries. All right, 2 more tries.
Well, whatever happened to that guy?
Jack Thompson?
Yeah.
Didn't he, like, go completely nuts, or did
he?
He might have gone to jail for something. I actually forget.
I actually want to see what happened to him.
I feel like he has, like, some kind of, like, haha, serves you right, dickhead ending to his story, but I don't remember what it is.
He was such an actual piece of shit. Let's see.
Okay, that was
All right,
probably more than 3
No,
tries.
I got a controller. I'm
Okay, here we
good.
go.
Okay, Lel's Plague.
Oh, man. Okay, wait, let's see.
He's 69 years old, dude.
Nice. That's the response to that number.
Who's Jack Thompson again?
He's the guy that used to always be like, video games kill people.
Oh.
When Bully was coming out, he was like, this is a Columbine simulator. All I know is he had a problem.
Dome on lockdown.
Yeah, he was like a convenient, like boogeyman for gamer boys back when I was in high school. I remember we all used to shit on him. Yeah, this is the last part I think I beat in the demo.
Yeah, I remember this
This
being
took
like
a while.
the first room I got stuck on. I think
my
this is like
God.
supposed to be like the first like actual challenge.
A trespasser spotted in the area.
Whoa, you're pretty good, honestly.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I've genuinely just been playing this, so
So, that's kind of disingenuous.
yeah, no, it's definitely cheating.
Okay.
Or maybe it's not. I don't know. Are we supposed to be good at these or no?
Nah.
Okay, well then you're in for luck.
I was gonna say this is OneyPlays. This isn't like
this isn't anything where we have to be good. All right, we just have to be funny. Chris,
not so funny
say
though.
something funny.
All right. Give me a topic and I will make it humorous.
Isn't it weird how as soon as you say something funny, your
kills
fucking
you.
brain
Yeah.
completely like goes out the window?
It's true.
You forget what comedy
That's
is.
a dance monkey dance situation.
Kind of. Also, like the framing of it when you cross your arms and you're like, become funny. You're like, oh Jesus.
Well, you're really helping. You're really putting me in the mood.
There's these really evil books, like that are basically like how to be funny. And
Are
they're-
there?
Yeah, and they're very calculated. They're,
Like, do you feel like there's anything worth...
No.
No. Okay.
It's either. I really just think it's if you're born it or not kind
Yeah,
of a thing.
and those are just people exploiting all the unfunny people who think they can become funny by reading a book.
No, they're unfunny people exploiting more unfunny people.
Oh, well, that's fair enough.
Because you'll never catch an actual funny person writing these books.
Oh, of course not. But I feel like those people are well aware they aren't funny, which is why they want to spite all the funny people by writing books that infuriate them.
I feel like the only actual advice you could give to someone is stop trying to be funny and stop caring. And then they will probably become a little more funny.
That guy's
Dang,
head come
you got
off.
his head perfect.
Fucking dickhead. Well, gone head. I'm going to put my dick where his head once was.
That is beautiful.
It sure is.
Isn't it warm and juicy in there?
Good old juicy. Once you go head, you can't stop yourself anymore. You become a monster.
Prisoner termination
Well, if you fuck a reptile, is it cold?
You'd assume, right?
You mean because they're cold-blooded?
Yeah.
Is cold-blooded literal or figurative?
Literal.
Oh, okay, then yes.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah, I know the main distinction
Okay.
with cold-blooded creatures is they actually have to physically warm themselves up when they get too cold. Like, there's no internal body heat regulation. That's why lizards will sunbathe on rocks for hours.
What if you put a lizard in in the Arctic?
Then it gets mad at you, probably.
Why'd you do that?
Yeah, are there any Arctic lizards? I've never thought about that.
That's a cool idea.
An Arctic lizard?
Yeah, make a movie called Arctic Lizard.
Prisoner released.
It's like, what's that movie? Was it The Thing?
Yeah.
Where they're in like Antarctica and there's the thing
There's a
is
thing.
also there.
Yeah.
Could be like that, but there's a lizard and they're just trying to catch it in a jar.
It's the Kangaroo Jack.
Yeah, where the lizard steals like a quarter
To meet you.
that they need for
Whoa.
the vending machine. Oh, that's a good
It's
guy.
Andros.
That's a really cool effect.
Strange.
Whoa. Wow, is the story in this even worth listening to?
Oh, it's pretty like background.
I was gonna say, it seems sparse enough that we could put up with it.
You can talk here.
These effects are amazing.
He has the coolest voice ever, by the way.
Ghostrunner?
Yeah. Half of it's probably the filter, but he sounds so fucking cool.
Number 74.
I want to hear it
Yeah, these
again.
guys all have like timbre in their voices already, and then they're running through filters that make them even like toothier.
Time
Yeah.
runs slower here.
Toothier.
Still hurry.
You know what I mean? Gives it some.
It's like Flutter.
It's got traction. It's got
Yeah.
it's got texture.
It's got warmth. It's bright. It's. I'm being a dick. I'm sorry.
It's chewy. It's gooey.
It's chewy. That should be a new audio term.
chewy.
Yeah.
You.
I'm sure someone's said it.
Bodyguard.
I've bitched in the past about all those audio terms. The sad thing is that they are all things that you eventually get used to and know what people are talking about, but
Yeah.
nobody really explains them properly from the get-go.
Order.
Is he talking about his ex-wife?
Died.
I think he's talking about the lady in the Ghostbusters
No,
movie.
it's his ex-wife.
Wasn't she the? No, she was the gatekeeper, not the, keymaster. The
ghost-
keymaster was Rick Moranis.
I am the keymaster.
Yeah.
He's talking about Rick Moranis, is what I'm trying to say.
He said he had more anus than anyone before him.
He got like socked in the face recently.
Rick Moranis.
He was
oh yeah,
walking
that was
through
the
New
thing.
York.
He just got like, he just got like beaten up by some random dude in New York.
Poor fucking guy.
Almost a century ago.
I don't even think they knew he was Rick Moranis. I think they just beat him up because.
Do you think it would have
It was like a
changed?
crime of opportunity.
They're like, is that Rick less anus? He's like, no, I'm Rick more anus.
Look at it! Look at it!
Too late, I already cocked my punch.
Cocked it.
He forgot to put the safety on.
Look down, look down, look down. Wow. That's pretty.
Upon your fellow man.
Look down. Be brown.
Don't look right at the screen.
I can't get that out of my head. Did you watch that yet?
I did, because you brought it up in an episode, and then I had to put it in there, and I ended up watching more of it than I wanted to.
I've actually never seen it.
It's worth the go. It's worth the go to a watch.
I've seen that, but I've never actually seen the fucking movie.
I saw that movie,
Is
and it was
the
my
movie
intro to Les Mis.
Kick-Assia?
No, Les Mis.
Oh, the movie Les Mis. I see.
That was my intro to what Les Mis is, and it got me into it.
Les Miserables.
So I watched that movie, and I was like, that was pretty cool. And then I watched the 10th anniversary thing, and I was like, that sounded way better than the movie.
I mean, arguably, isn't it better to start with the worst version of something and then like see the better version?
Yeah,
of it?
I mean, I enjoyed the worst version of it, so I had nowhere to go but up.
There you go.
Yeah.
I mean, that's kind of like the book is better than the movie. It's like, yeah, it's always gonna be.
Yeah, so if I like the movie, good. Now I have a book to look forward to.
The main reason the books are always better than the movies is because you have way more time with the characters because you're reading it for like 10 hours straight.
Yeah.
And the characters come out of the book and they talk to you.
That said, this movie's coming out, it's going to destroy us. That'd be a cool plot to a movie.
You have to destroy the movie.
I would watch that.
Just a movie about itself not being as good as the book.
Yeah.
I'm sure that's been done before.
Maybe.
I can't think of anything that went that meta.
Give it 3 years, someone will steal this, and then just not credit us.
Yeah.
Stabbed in the back. We both were.
Everybody who's done something we've said after we've said it owes me $1 million.
And I think I deserve a fraction of it.
And I think Chris
I was
also,
gonna say, all I ask is that for every $1 million you make off our ideas, you give me 300,000.
Also, we're
not
gonna
a lot of money.
We're gonna need for at the end of the film a 3D model of Tomar's head to appear, and it's going to rotate, and it's going to say a Joshua Tomar production.
Tomartopia production.
But it won't be my voice saying it.
Yeah, no, it's got to be someone else's voice, and you've got to imitate Tomar's likeness without any references. So it's got to be my memory.
And put this game's filter on top of it.
Yeah.
So it's got some extra chewy bite.
A Josh Tomar production.
Tweak your performance. But first, jump. We need to get back, and it's much quicker.
That looks so cool. Wow! I wouldn't live there though.
What if rent was really cheap?
I don't want to rent.
Okay, you want to buy?
Yes.
You want to buy some real estate in this cool future world?
I want black and red brutalist architecture to own.
What counts as brutalist architecture?
Just big towering, like ugly square buildings. Like
cool.
tower blocks.
I see. Would you really want that?
No. Not really. I want to live in a hobbit hole, but 50,000 trillion miles under the ground.
Use it to correct the corrupted parts.
Why that deep?
Then no one can fuck with me.
Oh, okay.
And I can push my little red button and everyone on Earth gets poisoned by a purple mist.
A purple mist.
Yeah, it makes your hair fall out and your ears turn different colors.
It turned different colors?
Yeah.
How come you became a terrorist as part of this story about your
Because I
ideal
got nothing
home?
to lose, I might as well go all out.
He's a homeowner now. He's got fucking absolutely nothing but contempt.
And you can't
Oh,
find
wait.
me.
I have this now.
Wow. That's cool. Oh, no. This is cool. We put all these billboards everywhere.
Dude, I want this in my house instead of stairs.
Just imagine your stupid skinny ass doing all this shit. Yeah! Not that your ass is stupid or skinny.
And
You know what I meant, dude.
Imagine
No,
you
I know
have,
what you meant.
Imagine you have guests over and you're just like, well, I mean, I just use the grappling hooks. I don't know why everyone's always complaining when they come here that there's no stairs.
If you were like stuck at the bottom of something and that was like the only way to get out and you'd never done it before, how long would you have to be in there before you'd just be like, okay, well, I'm probably gonna die, but I might as well try it.
Probably one day.
I just imagine using that thing for the first time, launching myself, and just turning into just red on the wall, just a splatter.
I can interact with. I will be
You'd have to do it eventually, right? Like,
And the guy's just like, oh no, you really need to ease in on the reel. Oh well.
These graphics are really nice.
Yeah, this is one of those games that's I think this is like $30, and it's like kind of one of those like middleware, like not quite AAA, but
not quite
indie either.
Too nice to be indie, yeah.
Yeah,
I guess that's not nice to nice indies.
Well,
it seems
graphically, it's-
too high budget to be an indie game.
Yeah, it's in kind of like the same sort of echelon as like that game Hellblade, which is a pretty good game. I don't know if it would be good for.
It's a really good looking game for sure.
Yeah.
No one will answer this broadcast.
And the wizard came from the moon.
It's kind of that wizard came from the moon.
Desperate survivor.
I'm so mad they took that out. Like, why couldn't they just leave it?
Wait, what?
Couldn't they leave well enough alone?
There was a line in Destiny where Peter Dinklage unenthusiastically says, "That wizard came from the moon."
It sounded really stupid the way he said it. So they completely replaced his lines with Troy Baker or Norland North or whatever the fuck.
Which is lame.
Norland. What?
I've heard more about that situation. Like, Peter Dinklage really didn't do anything wrong. He was just not directed well. Like,
he's a great actor.
Exactly. Like, the idea that Peter Dinklage was miscast is like a sort of like a rumor that got started because of like how that came out. But yeah, everything I've come to learn was that like they didn't give the poor guy like any context as to what he was voicing.
Yeah, and context is very important.
And then instead of just redirecting him correctly, they decided to throw him out and be like, well, whenever Nolan North does things, people like it.
That delivery even sounds like they're not giving me anything to work with. And the wizard came from the moon.
It also,
like that.
Yeah. It also might be like a situation where the person was too scared to give him direction.
Yeah, like, because he's from fucking Game of Thrones.
Yeah. Maybe that's what it came down to. Someone was just so starstruck by Peter Dinklage that they're like, well,
Wait, did you say gnome struck?
Did I say gnome struck?
Fuck,
No,
dude.
We absolutely didn't.
You guys are fucking messed
What
up.
did I really say?
You said gnome struck, dude.
There's no way I said gnome struck.
Can't believe you said that.
Most of the site.
Wait, I need to listen back to this.
You're so fucking messed up.
Like, how would I even come up with gnome
You
struck?
heard it here, folks.
What?
Report the press.
Report the
Reports to the press. Tell them what happened.
Ghostrunner?
Go.
The thing is, I'm believing you now that I said gnome struck.
Tomar is gonna have to fucking chase down a mail courier before he delivers news to the press that he said gnome struck to clear his name.
Yeah, sorry guys, I gotta go.